they beautiful? Yeah.
Yes.
So please, everyone can see, because I'll swear everyone in, so everyone can, when we get to that point, so.
And do you have a business card or something?
No, I do not have a business
And so
card.
what is your name, full name, please?
Sure.
And your position?
My name is Todd.
Just a moment, please.
Sure.
I can stay.
Todd, T-O-D.
No.
2 D's,
2 D's, sorry.
and then Priest, Priest.
Do you have a middle name initial, please?
I,
Y?
I,
I.
yes. And so I am an administrative hearing officer.
Or City of San Clemente?
They have retained me for this case, yes.
Okay.
And for their hearings here, yes.
Administrative hearing officer, that's your official title.
Exactly.
Perfect.
So,
Thank you.
let me go ahead and get things started by just making sure we're talking about the correct
Yes.
citation. So if you have the citation in front of you, please confirm that this is for citation number SC.
Just a moment.
Okay, sure.
Yes.
SC 487284.
Okay, excellent, thank you.
Is that confirmed?
Yes.
Okay. All right, and so for the record, please state your name, spell your last name, and then also provide your address for me.
Okay, all right, so I have the name Lenka Coloma, spelled upper and lower case, and I live on 24881 Hamlet Way, on Laguna Niguel, California 92677, without United States.
Okay, great. So, although this hearing is in an informal setting, it is a formal hearing that the city of Seal Beach has authorized me to conduct for them. So, you're gonna have two options in contesting this citation. Number one is to admit liability, and the other is to deny liability. So let me just explain that real quick, and then you can make your decision, and we'll get to that point. So, if you admit liability, it means that the citation or violation did in fact occur. However, there may have been extenuating circumstances. If you deny liability, it means that the violation never occurred and the violation was issued in error. Either way, you're going to be able to have an opportunity to share, your reasons for contesting this citation. Do you understand that?
Well, I don't understand. I'm aware what you are saying, and my thing was, I've sent actually when I received the ticket.
So if we're going to get
Yes.
into the testimony and
Okay.
your evidence, we'll get to that.
All right.
But at this point, we're going to go ahead and swear everyone in because they're your witnesses, and then you'll have an opportunity to give a plea. Okay, so
No, I don't plead.
well, you can attest. Okay, so first off, do I need to explain that further? Because you said you don't understand
Yeah,
about the deny or admit liability.
I said I am aware what you are saying, but I do not understand. Do you understand what I am saying?
Okay, what is it that you don't understand? So I can maybe help you
So maybe I need to
process.
clarify that I'm here under special appearance today.
Special appearance
The
in what
special
sense?
appearance as a living woman, naturally born woman, one of the people, American State National. I'm not subject matter to the rules of civil procedures.
So you, according to,
Let me just finish.
sure, I'm sorry.
I'm also a secured party creditor and attorney in fact for Lenka Coloma, spelled in all capital letters, for my trust.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand that there's other designations that you've claimed that you have for this hearing.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
for the record.
whether or not that's gonna bear on the case, I have no
Okay,
idea.
All right, excellent. So I just wanted
But
to
you
put it
don't,
on the case.
so you're saying you do not understand, what it means
I
to
do
plead?
not stand under your jurisdiction of the rules of civil procedures
Okay.
or anything you were trying to make me to basically be under. That's what
Okay.
that means.
So this is just giving you an opportunity to either say it did happen or it didn't happen. Because
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
all
and
I'm,
we will go into it, yes.
and that's all I'm here to
That's why-
That's
find out.
right. Because it happened, obviously there is a ticket.
Okay.
So we have a.
Okay, so, I'm not gonna speak for you, but what you just told me is the ticket did happen.
That's correct.
It was your vehicle that was parked, and I'm assuming it's your vehicle unless we wanna confirm that. Mazda
Yes,
What
that's
was
correct.
it? Okay.
It was an automobile.
It's actually a private automobile,
Okay.
and it's registered under my trust, but
Okay.
yes,
Okay.
I
Okay,
take care of it.
so I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna make your plea for you, but it sounds to me like it happened, so.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go ahead and swear everyone in. So everyone put your right hand up, please. It says, do you solemnly swear to affirm that the testimony you give in the matter now pending will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? If so, say, I do.
I do.
Okay, and now all your witnesses, okay. So, let me just say that the statements that you make and the evidence you present will be considered your complete account of the facts regarding the reasons for contesting the citation. It's your responsibility to present your case factually and thoroughly. So, do you understand that?
I am aware, yes.
Okay, all right. So at this time, you can make your plea of either admit or deny liability.
Okay, excellent. So, first of all, so when I received the ticket,
Wait, I'm gonna let you go ahead and get into
yes,
that,
yeah.
but I need you to tell me whether or not you deny or admit liability. That's what
if I admit or deny
It doesn't-
liability, Bill, can you advise me on this, please?
Well, the question is not whether you were parked there, the question is whether or not you got the ticket.
that's right.
And you did get the ticket,
Yes,
right? So
yes.
it's okay, you can acknowledge you got the
Yeah,
ticket.
yeah.
Okay, so
I
you
received
admit,
the ticket, yes.
yeah, right, okay.
Okay.
All right, so also, just so you know, you have the ability to appeal my decision. So within 30 days, you'll get my decision in the mail. I won't disclose that here. That's not what I do. And then when you receive that, you have the ability to go ahead and appeal that. And then you would go and see another, probably at that point, you'd see a judge. So with that, I'm going to turn the floor over to you, and you can share with me
Okay.
your reasons for contesting the citation.
Okay, excellent. So, I parked my automobile at the North Beach in San Clemente. I was behind there maybe like 30 minutes or something, and I come back, yeah, and there was a ticket on my private automobile. And so, because I'm a private American, and because I'm fully aware that this is an American land, which, by the way, it's secured actually under land patent, okay? I have actually a certified copy in my office. So I was kind of surprised by receiving this ticket because it's obvious a trespass on my private property. So I wanted to resolve it in a pretty fairly, quick manner. So I sent the ticket back
I've looked
with
at that.
refusal that I refused the contract, and I reserved my 72 hours to rescind under the contract law, and that I invoke my rights as private American, one of the people, and all my rights are reserved under UCC 1308 without prejudice. You guys ignored it. Oh, and by the way, are you the City of San Clemente?
No, I do not work for the city.
So who do you work for? Which city?
I work for a private company, a third-party company that provides the hearing officers for the city.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yes.
All right. So, so I mailed it in, and I received a notice that basically refusal to accept my rescission, and that, basically it was a coercion that if I don't pay it, there will be more dues assessed on my account, additional $20 for the ticket. Okay, so I actually came here directly on December 4th, when was it? December 14th? No, January 4th, right after the holidays, to settle the matter. There's actually a video, everything was videotaped, and I came to settle the matter. I wanted to meet with the party that issued the ticket, Mr. San Clemente.
I
And
don't know if there's a Mr. San Clemente, the city
oh,
of
well,
San
how come?
Clemente.
All right. Well, now we have a problem, right? Because someone issued the ticket, right?
Yes,
And so I wanted to meet with the man or the woman who issued the ticket, and find out that they have a contract with me. Well, no one could find Mr. San Clemente, right? So I said, all right. Well, now we have we have one issue because we don't have an actual claimant. And because I was already here, I said, well, how do we settle the matter? They called the sheriff's deputy. So I had two deputies. I was explaining the situation. I guess it was intimidating that I came here to settle the matter. But anyway, and in order to come to sit down with you, I was coerced and intimidated to pay that ticket, actually to not even to pay it, right? To give you guys under duress $43 FRNs, right? I actually offered to pay the alleged debt, even though we never discovered Mr. San Clemente, and that was denied. Okay, but in order to come here and to discuss the case, I was coerced.
And that's what we're here to do, discuss the case.
Okay.
So none of that. Just I appreciate all that information and the course of events to get to this day and this appointment and this hearing. But I'm here to listen to evidence that would be used to potentially dismiss or confirm that the citation was issued properly. Okay, so far
okay,
it's your floor. So just
yes,
provide me
so
that evidence.
I have the first issue we have is who is Mr. San Clemente that walks around and issues tickets to private Americans. Second problem is where did this Mr. San Clemente, that's pretty much non-existent, took an authority to put meters there on our private American land that belongs to we the people, okay, to coerce and extort money for a very long time, by the way. I've been living here for some 30 years. Third of all, how come I come here and I'm coerced and intimidated, lawful money is not accepted, and I'm extorted furthermore to pay you in legal tender to actually get a hearing. Also, the other thing I wanted to tell you is I find it very interesting. So I did some digging and little research, and because I really wanted to meet with Mr. San Clemente, because I need to meet my claimant. Because even if he take it further, who is going to come on the stand in front of the judge? You?
No, not me.
So who comes to court? So let me just finish, okay? I don't know if you
That's not my
understand.
role. I'm
Okay.
here to just simply
Right.
hear
And
your reasons
listen,
for contesting.
listen, I know that you are a good man, okay? This is our discussion between women and men, okay? And we have
Well,
certain
actually,
laws.
respondent and hearing
Okay.
officer.
But I'm looking for the man or woman who is claiming to have a contract with me. And who has the right to trespass on my private property, coerce me, intimidate me, which has been happening not only to me but other people. So let me just finish.
Sure.
Okay?
Absolutely.
So with my further research, I did find City of San Clemente online.
Okay.
Okay? You know who Mr. City of San Clemente is?
I have no idea.
It's a corporation. You know what that means? There's no such thing. It's an fictitious, made-up concept, okay? That's operating like any other company with Dunn Street number 0661-62447.
Okay.
Okay? So, sir, we have quite an issue here.
Well,
We
none
have-
of that has any bearing on my decision on whether or not you are liable or not liable, whether or not the citation was issued
Well,
correctly or not.
We have a bigger issue now.
Okay, so
You
you
realize-
have a room full of witnesses.
Yes.
Are any of these witnesses here to tell me that your vehicle was not parked there? Were they
It's
to
my
tell me
automobile.
your automobile?
yes.
Is anyone here can?
Point of clarification, you made a mistake when you brought up the word, who got the ticket. You said you got the ticket, and Blanca answered that question. But the law is black and white, so you need to define the word "you," proper syntax, because Blanca is not a you.
Okay, so like you received the citation.
That's
Was
correct.
placed on your vehicle,
So
Yes.
which
Blanca-
you claim was you agree was your
It's a
vehicle.
trespass.
Okay,
Yes.
so is anyone here to say that the vehicle was not parked there?
No?
Well, I have a little bit of an objection. It wasn't a vehicle.
Okay,
A
what was it?
vehicle is a commercial term, and this is not a commercial item. A motor vehicle specifically is defined as a self-propelled contrivance used to carry passengers or product or cargo for hire. She's not for hire, so she's not commercial, and so it's not a vehicle. As a
So,
technicality.
sure, I appreciate that.
And that's, by the way, to reference Title 18 of the United States Code, Section 31,
Okay.
which is definitions.
That's fine. So let's just put it this way. Your Mazda, is that
Brand new.
apropos?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
already declared it's an automobile.
Okay, automobile, okay. So no one's here to say that automobile was not parked there when the citation was issued.
That's correct.
Okay. Does anyone have anything that they want to testify in defense of the issuance of the citation? And I have to use, and it's not my role to in any way either construe or change or argue the code, the municipal code for the city of San Clemente. Okay, so I'm not here to make a decision on that. Okay, my role here is very simple. It's very rudimentary. It's here to, I'm here to listen to your reason for contesting the citation. And so that's what I'm here to do. So if no one has any other testimony in regards to what the issue is at hand, then that's fine.
Yes, I have more to say, although I'm not sure it's appropriate at this time.
May not be, but okay.
The thing is that I believe what you're doing is fact gathering.
No, I'm actually not fact gathering.
You're not trying to find out what
No,
happened.
I'm actually here to make a decision on whether or not the citation was issued correctly, and then, or if there were some extenuating circumstances. And I'm here to look at and review the evidence, one way or another. So I'm not fact finding. The facts have been given to me. There's some information. If you want to admit that as evidence, that's fine. I think I've got a lot of what you said.
Right, right, and it's one thing, but my thing is that we have a bigger problem here, all right? Yes.
At your opening statement, you said you were here on special appearance.
Yes.
Now, you appeared not to really understand what she meant by that.
Well, if it was a special appearance, I would be made aware of it. Okay, so no one in the city, no one has made me aware of any special appearance.
No, this is a special appearance right here.
It's
Right
a hearing. It's a hearing. There was a gentleman that came in and had a hearing just before you.
Mhm.
It was not termed as a special appearance.
Right.
I mean, if you want to term yourself as a special person,
I'm
and
not a
for-
person, I'm not a person, I'm not a citizen, and I'm not a resident,
Okay.
okay? So I'm
However you
a
want to
very,
clarify
very
yourself.
special woman, actually, that you will need to learn about. Yes.
What I'm making a point here on the special appearance, what that specifically means is that she's here for purposes of determining jurisdiction. Okay? Is the jurisdiction there? Now, you have your own purpose, which is you're gathering information, and you understand that. But that's outside the parameter of special appearance. Special appearance in any hearing, a person is entitled to stick with the issue of what is the jurisdiction in the first place. And any discussion about facts or other laws or whatever is outside that parameter. And so that she has a right and to come in on that issue. Because until you establish jurisdiction, there is no jurisdiction. Okay?
I'm sorry, but none of this applies to the reason why this hearing was set. None of it applies to the decision that I'm going to make. And I appreciate that. Perhaps this is going to be something you'll have to take up with another party in the city or in the county. But right now, my role is to review, to listen to reasons for contesting this, and then to review evidence that would show one way or another. So that's all I'm here to do. And if there's
a mismatch of roles there. Because
perhaps there is.
I think there is.
I'm in the right place, so.
Yes, you're in the right place according to your mandate. This I understand, absolutely.
Okay.
So I don't doubt
Okay,
your perspective.
okay,
But she has her perspective, which is she came down here specifically on the issue of jurisdiction and nothing else. The facts only matter in terms of jurisdiction. Do you have a jurisdiction?
well, actually, the hearing was granted
Sure.
based on,
Not granted, coerced into.
well, that's your opinion.
Excuse me,
That's your
sir, I
opinion.
have the evidence here. I object to that.
I
I would not come to see you if I was not extorted 43 FRNs.
that was.
That's a fact.
Look, I'm not here to.
And I'm not happy about it, and I will be very clear about it.
That's fine.
That
I
I have
appreciate
to,
that.
sir, you know, you need to understand something very important.
You
All
know what,
these,
by the way,
oh,
15 minutes is all you have for the hearing, so if there's
Okay.
nothing else, I have to call it adjourned.
no,
That-
no,
Is there anything
because-
I
else?
would object to
yeah,
that.
because
She's
Pardon?
already declared she's not a 14th Amendment citizen, and you're not recognizing that.
we can-
And if you proceed, and ignore her,
No one's
her
ignoring her.
status,
I
she's
gave her the
declared,
floor.
she's
to
declared
speak.
her status,
Okay.
and you're proceeding anyway. So now you're accepting full liability for your actions.
Absolutely.
So do you have a bond? I mean, what
Yeah,
gives you the authority
Do you
to
have criminal
deal
insurance
with the
policy?
public?
Because
You
I will
have
need
no
to
authority
get
to
all
deal
that
with the
information,
public.
sir.
Yeah, I
Okay,
don't
because-
have that information for you.
Okay,
All I
so-
can tell you is that I have given you actually 10 minutes beyond. In fact, I may have someone that's waiting for the next, so you have 15 minutes for this. And I actually came out and invited you to come in even before the appointed time. So,
You've done
Excuse-
your job.
yeah, so,
Yeah, but you need to learn your job, all right?
Well,
You need to learn what's
I-
really
Do
going
you
on.
understand the 14th Amendment citizen?
No.
Yeah, it's
You
okay,
guys
it's
are-
far beyond it.
yeah, I'm not here to
It is a
discuss
problem.
that.
Yeah, it's a problem.
It
But
is a
anyway,
problem.
Todd,
So,
Todd, we have a problem here, and I need you to understand, okay?
okay, you're
We
wrong.
have a bigger problem. than
But
what
I'm
you
not, this is a
think
bigger,
is.
it is a bigger problem than this hearing, obviously.
Right,
So
all I
I'm here to
need, I will
just
tell
share.
you, I will tell you what I need, okay? I need to meet the responsible party for the city of San
Okay,
Clemente.
you'll have to
alright?
do that in your appeal, which I communicated clearly that you have the ability to
So who will
appeal.
that be?
You will get a notice of my decision, and then with that notice, you have, I think 30 days after that to go ahead and file an appeal. And then you would go to the next level.
Okay, but Todd, also I need to know your contact information,
I'm not gonna give you my contact information. I work for the city.
For City of San
I
Clemente?
do not work for the city, I'm here to represent them in this hearing. So, I'm not gonna give you my contact information.
We need your bond.
But we need
No, I
your
don't have
information. Oh, so you are a public officer?
Operating with
And
the-
you
I'm
are
not a public
operating.
officer, I work for a private company.
You need to know the private company's bond or
Yes.
insurance policy.
Well, I don't have that
Because
here
you
for you.
assume that position
Yeah.
to
I don't-
speak on behalf
I don't have that.
of that entity.
Here, I'll tell you what, you can
That's-
take a picture of my badge, if you'd
can
like
someone
that.
take-
Yeah, here, come here, if you guys want to do
So
that.
I have to have insurance when I go out into the public and
Yeah.
work, and so do you.
Yeah, I do.
And our
I
notary
have health
public-
We're
insurance.
gonna need your,
You know
we're
what,
gonna need your.
you know what,
we need your
you know what,
bond.
there's a front. There you go. Okay, and there's a back part too, here, get to the back. There you go. Okay, so good.
This is
So,
deteriorating into an argument.
I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
is there anything else regarding
against me, my rights, there is a mail fraud, there is an extortion, so I want it on the record, so I really need to meet
Well,
with
it's
the
all been
responsible
recorded. It's
party.
all been recorded.
Because I am not happy American right now, and I want it to be very clear. I am peaceful American, but
Appreciate that.
when you guys pick a fight with me by trespassing on my private property, I'm going to go after you,
Okay.
all right?
There's
Because
also-
this is wrong.
There's also the money issue.
So-
Yes.
Okay,
I
so
tried to settle
is there any
that.
other testimony regarding the, I can't call it a vehicle, wait,
Automobile.
automobile, okay. So,
Well, I just said it, there is a lot. So
Okay.
Utah would rather get busy with the people that
well,
are responsible
you'll
for
have
this.
that opportunity to.
Well, it's
to-
very concerning to me that I don't even get your full information. That you guys are like, you know what? Only criminals run and
You know
hide.
what?
I give you my full
I've
address,
given you-
full
I've given you
name, and
10
everything,
minutes
and
over-
you are not giving
and
it to me.
I'm sorry, I have to
Well,
call
you
this
should be,
hearing adjourned.
because we are part of organized crime,
You have no
and you
interest.
need to learn that.
No.
I came from
Thank you
something
very
that's
much.
not
I appreciate you're all coming, and I mean, I don't know where the testimony came in, but I appreciate that, so.
Okay, well, you refuse to give us your bond, so you're operating outside of your authority.
You have no authority to be doing
Can't
this
operate
after
in
these
public.
hearings.
No, that wasn't there, I don't think.
And, you just accepted full liability for your actions.
Thank you.
I don't know who owns this.
Is
Oh,
that
yeah,
so?
that's mine.
Oh, okay. All right, thank you.
And Todd, don't take it personally, okay? This is nothing against you as a man, but there's against what's going on in our life, all right?
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Yeah, name of the company.
I'm not gonna give it to you. Thanks.
You know what the problem is? That all this time, you are paid, and this is ongoing, and I bet you that you have the thugs out there extorting money as you speak from other innocent American people, and that's my problem, and it's going to stop.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're done. Any last comment?
I think I had a good cup of coffee this morning.